Good morning. We're back in Middle Earth, and as you can see, we're back down in the foundations of stone once again. And we need to talk to Linglamel. So let's go ahead and do that.
I am sorry. Lorien's concerns are real, but a serious matter has arisen.
I'm sorry, Medriel. Brone's concerns are real and understood, but bringing Mazog into Lothlorien is simply unacceptable. Even shackled, Mazog cannot be allowed within the Golden Wood. We spoke earlier about the marks Gorthel left at certain locations in Moria, Medriel, and you have done well to eliminate some of them. Magor reported to me while you were gone that one, at least, remains.
Magor has been venturing into the depths ever since you rescued him.
Magor has been venturing into the depths ever since you rescued him, Medriel, saying only that he considers it his personal duty to prevent the nameless dangers and Azanarakar from ever leaving there. On his most recent journey into the fires of those caverns, he beheld a number of Regmil carrying what appeared to be some idol of some evil significance. He followed them for a time, but at one point they seemed to become aware of his presence, and he found it necessary to retreat. Gather your strength and speak to me. I will bring you to Magor. Together you must return to Azanarakar. Learn if the Regmil's idol is a relic of Gorthel's and destroy it. And of course, inspiration will assist you if you choose to undertake this challenge. This instance can only be completed by solo or two-player group. And it'll also give us the last piece of the harmony set we've been working on. We have 2 of those pieces already. And that is, oh, we have points to spend. Okay. Where are we going to put this in? And increase tactical damage. Increase will. Mending verse. We don't have mending verse. We should probably have mending verse. We do need another mending or healing skill, I think. So we're going to take those 2 points and put it there. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to apply. Yes, I want to commit the changes. Thank you. Okay, so let's move that over. And we will scoot everything else over this way. And stick mending verse right there. Now, I have totally forgotten what I was doing. So, we're going to go down into this. Oh, yes, I was going to show you. So, we have 2 pieces of this set. We have the Cap of Harmony, and we have the Gloves of Harmony. And, of course, if you're the more of a set you have, the more bonuses you get. Right now I have 2 of the 3 pieces, which gives me an extra 47 to Fate. And if I have all 3 pieces, it'll also give me mitigations for Fire, Frost, Shadow, and Acid. Alright.
I will bring you to Magor, so you may seek out this relic he saw.
Okay, thank you very much. I will go with you.
In the depths of Azanarukar, the sorceries of Gorthul have set into motion an evil that cannot be ignored. You have come with Magor into the dark reaches, and must end this threat before it is too late.
Hello, Magor. Nice to see you again. Here we are, Medriel, where once we came before, the deepest reaches of Azanarakar. Excuse me. I have come here often since we first met, though better equipped than on that adventure. The Lady of the Wood has given me a great elf stone, and many things have fled before its light. We should be cautious, as there were Regmil here before, and I saw them carrying an artifact of great evil. I do not see them now, but they are surely not far. Let us proceed, friends, and see what lies before us. Friends. I only hope the Elfstone is given to me by Lady Galadriel will be enough to preserve our strength. There were Regmil here. Where have they gone? You mean the ones I fought? We're not alone. A K-Rog lies in wait. Wow. The light of the elves shall overcome you. Good, my friends. He is cast down and the way ahead is clear. And that one got me 80 rep with the Galadrim. Wonder where I am with the Galadrim. I sense something terrible ahead, my friend. Can you feel it? Oh. Elbereth preserve us. It is as we feared. The many forms of Gwawelin, the K-Rog, have been drawn to... Behold, they work some evil with the beacon of Gorthel. Carefully now, let us get closer. The K-Rog, as if they do not see we're here, and look the beacon, it glows with a sickening light. Give me a moment to examine the artifact. This must not be. It is feared. The Kereg are magnifying the power of Gorthel's beacon. They beseech Gwathnor to return. Quickly now, destroy the artifact before Gwathnor can heed the call. It shall strike at the Kereg. Ah, Gwathnor is returning. Oh, I remember this one. We have to keep the K-Rog and Gwathnor from escaping. Okay, which one is going to try to escape? That one right there. Alright. Now we return to Gwathnor. Okay, which one now? That one. And now... flee before the light of the Lady of the Wood. Alright, so now we're going to have two wake up at the same time. And back to Guathnor. Defeated! It is done. The servant of Shadow and Flame is defeated once more. We have ended Guathnor's growing strength and dispersed the forms of Gwawalin that were drawn to here, Medriel. We have won a short victory, a small respite. Without the beacon of Gorthel, it would be some time before Guathnor and his servants can again find the world above. But it will not last forever. We do not possess the means of destroying these creatures. Lesser spirits though they be, they are beyond our ability. We can hinder them for a time and hope the peace we buy is worth the danger. I feel it is. Are you ready to leave? There is nothing to hold us here. We should return to the upper levels where the air is clean.
From the great heights to the deepest depths, you sought for and destroyed the relics of Gorathul, delaying for a time his designs on Moria. Now all our eyes must look forward, across the shadowed forest of Mirkwood, to where the hosts of the enemy gather their strength.
Okay. That was actually a pretty fun instance. No lie, I kind of like that one.
You have sent Wathnor and Gwawalin formless into the depths, and not a moment too soon.
You have sent Gwathnor and Gwawalin formless into the depths, and not a moment too soon. I cannot say if this is the last of the relics left by Gorthel and Moria, but we have bought some time at least. As long as Gorthel remains alive, so too does the danger he may create more such beacons, once again drawing forth Gwathnor or Gwawalin, and next time we may not find them before they are achieved their full level of power. You must go now to Haladir on the flat just outside the Golden Wood. Tell him that the dwarves of the Iron Garrison have agreed to bring Mazog to Mirkwood on an indirect route that will not pass through Lorien as requested. Tell him, too, that the expedition of the Golden Host must occur with as much haste as can be arranged. Too great a delay, and we may find ourselves hemmed in between Dol Guldur on one side and Gwathnor and Gwawalin reborn on the other. Okay. So, while we're... What is our reputation with the Galadrim now? About almost a third of the way through. Easy to fix. Easy to finish. Alright, so we want to go to the first hall so we can go out to Lorien.
The Lords of Moria have returned!
And yes, I know, we still have some quests here to finish up. But like I said, I am in no rush to finish the quest down here. We'll do that eventually. Okay, so yes, I have finally officially broken the rule of doing every quest before moving on to another zone. But I have done the majority of the quest here. And I will circle back to this at some point and finish them. But I do believe we are pretty close to doing the Mirkwood intro quest that allow us access to Mirkwood. Okay, so out into the sunshine. Or nighttime. It is nighttime. Why am I not surprised? Late watches, though. Which means dawn should be coming soon. Oh, did I get the last piece? Oh, I must get it from Haldir. Okay. I thought for sure I saw a burning ring over there. It must have been the fire. Let's go to Ecat Endestel. And then from there, we will go talk to Haldir. We can dismount here. Alright. Oh, rich Kazad, I will take that. Thank you. Five chunks of Kazad Scorn, an aquamarine, and a hard whetstone. Look at the pretty deer. Oh, that's just a regular Kazad Scorn, and it's not in my path, so. Haldir, my friend.
I will see you again when the time has come.
We are readying to leave as quickly as we are able, Medriel, but the preparations of the Golden Host cannot be hurried over much, lest we doom its mission to failure. It will take some time for the dwarves to bring Mazog to the edge of Mirkwood, and that will allow all the necessary preparations to be made. I hope you are ready when the time comes, Medriel. Both the dwarves of the Iron Garrison and the elves of Lorien will rely on your courage and ability. I hope, too, that this expedition is not a mistake. It has been a long time since the forest bore the name Greenwood the Great. I will see you again, Medriel, when the time has come. Alright, so here's the final piece. We're going to lose some will and vitality. How much? Not too much vitality. But we did just get the set bonus. So we have fire mitigation, frost mitigation, shadow mitigation, and acid mitigation, all of 723. We will hold on to these pants for a little bit, because surprisingly enough, they both have the same exact armor value, just different stats. This we can probably... Wait. I'll have to look at that one later. Okay. Now, Book 9, The Dark Shore.
The Golden Host is at last ready to cross the river Arndween.
It has taken a great while, Medriel, but at last the preparations are complete. The Maladrim, the Golden Host of Lothlorien, are now ready to cross the river Anduin and assail the forces of Dol Guldur. I do not yet know the specifics of the plan, friend Runekeeper, but it seems the Golden Host is to have two objectives: to bring battle to the enemy in Dol Guldur at a time of our choosing, before he can attack the woods of Lothlorien in force, and to exchange Mazog, the prisoner of the Iron Garrison, for the captives in the dungeons of Dol Guldur. Your aid has been requested for both of these aims. Go now to Imlad Lalaith on the shores of the Anduin and speak to Braglin there. He will recount to you details of each plan. I'll have to come back into Lorien off camera and pull some dailies a couple of times so I can finally finish up the rep here. Shouldn't take too many. Depends on which ones I decide to do. If I only do the basics, yeah, it'll take me a few days. If I decide to also go to the art camp and do those too, it'll probably take me a lot less time. We'll see. But since I've pretty much gone over all the dailies here in Lorien, I don't think it's necessarily something y'all want me to do over and over on camera. And Braglin is over here where the revelers are. You know what? Let's see if we can't get this done before daylight.
If you are rested, I have a request of you.
Might as well. We're here and it's for dawn. So can I get 4 more before? Oh, Elbereth Gilthoniel, oh, Elbereth Storkindler. That one is correct. Lorien Folk, that one's correct. Lusty Vintage, that would be wrong. 2 more. Okay, that one's right. That one's right. Laurel Lorien. Savory pie. Yep, that one's right. If it's wrong, it says that he's a marvelous crock. I mean, it doesn't even sound wonderful. Into the Mill. Durance Folk. Okay, 1 more. Can we get 1 more before dawn? hope. That was wrong, but it was too far away. So I don't know who actually spoke it. Last vintage. Winter will come. Oh, Elbereth Gilthonial. The boar flank snakes are quite inedible. That would be wrong. Okay. Well, we managed to get them before dawn.
Welcome to the Golden Wood.
That one is pretty quick and easy. Like one of those, if you're passing through at night and you happen to see it and you still need your rep, it doesn't take that long. Hello, Braglin. And he is, I cannot remember, but I think he is not Galadrim. I think he is from Mirkwood.
I had begun to wonder if you would not wish to be part of the first crossing.
You have come at last, Medril. I had begun to wonder if you would not wish to be part of the first crossing, but I am pleased to see that this is not so. See you the river Anduin. Its currents are strong, though this be a calm enough place to cross, and once we land on the foreshore, we will need to be ready for anything. The landing may be uneventful, but then it may be tumultuous indeed. It will be up to Fergum on the other side of Anduin to ensure that all goes as smoothly as it may. Once we are secure on the beaches, I will arrange for a second crossing to bring the company that will escort our prisoner into Dol Guldur. Are you ready to travel upon the first boats across? Speak with Kalangoth down at the docks if you are ready. So, and go past all the revelers. Down to the beautiful docks, which is, I think, out of everything here in Lorien, I like the docks the best, to be honest. Look at this boat. Of course, the seats don't look like they'd be particularly comfortable. Doesn't look like it would hold that many either. Maybe have 4 sit there. 2 there. 3, 3, 2, 2. Maybe 16 people. 18 if you're cutting it really close. Of course, this boat holds even less. There are pretty boats, though. I actually like this one even better. Here you have the front of it. Not only do you have a little bit of protection from weather, but it also would work as a bit of a sail. So, I don't know. Would you rather sit out in the rain or sit under there and be out of the rain, but be in the wind? Boat to Mirkwood. Like I said, it's the only way you can cross into Mirkwood. You cannot swim across, it will kill you. Ekatsirion, Mirkwood, now entering the Murkies. Let's see, they're all in here preparing. There is no stable yet. I mean, this is where the stable would be. But until we finish the intro, there's no stable. All right. My duty is to provide Fergum with whatever assistance he requires to organize this assault. Can I help you?
Will you lend me your ear?
Medriel, there are a pair of arc fortifications defending the banks of the Anduin. One, which they call Durbastag, lies immediately to our north, the other, Falug, a bit further to the south. One of our first objectives here is to eliminate these two fortifications so that our landing can continue unimpeded. We need you to bolster our forces, attacking the encampments, particularly the assaults upon their gates. You must choose one of them to assault. You cannot be in two places at once. Take its gate and hold it for as long as you can. We will send reinforcements there as soon as possible.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
The battle is well underway now, Medriel, but time is not on our side, and we must hasten the defeat of our foes by any means. The orcs and goblins here in the Mirkwood are driven by orc war leaders who drive them into battle. Without these strong leaders to threaten and lead them into battle, the rest will fall aside in disarray in fear of our strength. Take the battle to any of the orcs whom you should encounter. Each one you defeat shall mean a swifter victory for all.
Stay a moment.
The battle goes well thus far, Medriel, but the orcs in the nearby fortresses are proving tenacious. It seems they have also laid in supplies for a prolonged siege, should it come to that. But we cannot afford to be tied down here for so long, or the might of Dol Guldur shall push us back into the Anduin. We bid you fight your way into these camps and destroy their supplies. This will both weaken their defenses and ensure that none of them are able to retreat with valuable stores back into their dark tower. When you have completed this task, return here to me for further instructions. So, we actually get quite a variety of quests in the intro. Here's another one. Two more over here. More than two.
Stay a moment.
A fine day for battle, do you not agree, Medriel? In any case, Fergum has tasked me with ensuring that we are not taken unaware from the south. There's a small river there, with a few bridges leading to arc encampments on the far side. We cannot spare the forces to assault these fortifications, so we're going to take the bridges instead, and prevent them from crossing over. I am certain that you can handle a straightforward task such as that, can you not? Excuse me.
Stay a moment.
I have a little challenge for you, Medriel. Do you see all these arc fortifications out there? They communicate with each other through trained runners, goblins usually, who carry messages from one to another. Defeat those messengers and their communications will be disrupted. If you are fortunate, you might even capture a message or two from them, though they usually memorize the information they are supposed to deliver to avoid such issues. When you have done as I asked, return to me here. Where did she go? And this one wanders around.
Mind my words, traveler.
We have little time here before more wounded arrive, or those who have been more sorely injured pass into the west. But we have not even had a chance to unpack our supplies as yet, and in the rush of landing, these fools have mixed the bandages and other healers' goods in with the rest of the crates. I need you to find the bandages in among the other supplies, then see to as many of the wounded as you can, and quickly. Return to me when you have completed the task. And notice we had to follow her. And I think that might be the last one for the moment. It does look like it. Alright, so we are on the shores of Mirkwood. And in order to continue on, we have various tasks and assignments to complete. But of course, we will be starting in on all that next time. And until then, bye for now.